Wine is a cultured alcohol that has been enjoyed by the rich and poor for centuries. Wine has a wide range of tastes and flavor profiles. It's also a huge business. So we will uncork some wine weird on today's episode of 5 Weird Things. Welcome to the channel. Now, I prefer sweet wine with the entree. I've been told by people who would know that my taste for sweet wines means I have no palate for wine. I'm fine with that. Plus, it is seriously fun to watch wine people freak out when you order a dessert wine with dinner. Got any wine preferences? Let me know down in the comments. All right, let's get into it. First, the stuff we should all know. Wine is an alcoholic beverage made from fermented grapes or other fruits. Grapes are the most common fruit used in winemaking due to their naturally high sugar content, balanced acidity, and diverse flavor profiles. The basic process of winemaking involves crushing the fruit to extract the juice, which is then fermented with the help of yeast. During fermentation, the yeast converts the sugars in the juice into alcohol and carbon dioxide, resulting in wine. Now, winemaking techniques can vary greatly depending on factors such as grape variety, region, and desired style of wine. Different grape varieties, growing conditions, fermenting methods, aging processes, and blending practices all contribute to the wide range of flavors, aromas, and characteristics found in wine. Now, wine comes in various styles, including red, white, rosé, sparkling, and dessert wines, my favorite, each offering unique sensory experiences. It has been an integral part of human culture for thousands of years, with a rich history spanning numerous civilizations and regions around the world. Beyond its role as a beverage for enjoyment, wine often holds cultural, religious, and ceremonial significance in many societies. Weird thing number 5, ice wine. Ice wine is made from grapes that have naturally frozen on the vine. When the grapes freeze, the water content inside them crystallizes, leaving behind highly concentrated sugars and flavors in the remaining juice. This natural freeze concentration process is crucial for the intense sweetness and complexity of ice wine. Ice wine grapes are typically left on the vine long after the regular harvest season, sometimes well into the winter months. This extended ripening period allows the grapes to develop higher sugar levels, which are essential for producing the rich, sweet flavors that are characteristic of ice wine. Harvesting grapes for ice wine is a labor-intensive process that often requires extreme weather conditions. Workers must brave freezing temperatures, sometimes in the middle of the night, to handpick the frozen grapes before they thaw. This challenging harvest adds to the rarity and allure of ice wine. Because ice wine grapes must be frozen on the vine, the yield per vine is significantly lower compared to regular wine grapes. Additionally, factors like unpredictable weather and the risk of pests make ice wine production even more precarious. As a result, ice wine tends to be produced in limited quantities, contributing to its exclusivity and higher price tag. Weird thing number 4, orange wine. While orange wine might seem like a recent trend, it actually has ancient origins. The production method, which involves fermenting white grape juice with the skins intact, similar to red wine production, and it dates back thousands of years to winemaking practices in regions like Georgia and northeastern Italy. Despite its long history, orange wine has gained renewed interest and popularity in the modern wine world. Now, orange wine is known for its distinct flavor profile, which differs from both red and white wines. Fermenting white grapes with their skins imparts tannins and additional phenolic compounds to the wine, resulting in a unique combination of flavors that can include floral notes, nuttiness, and sometimes even a slight oxidative character reminiscent of sherry. Unlike white wines, which typically have minimal contact with grape skins during fermentation, orange wines undergo extended maceration, where the juice remains in contact with the skins for an extended period. This prolonged skin contact contributes to the wine's distinctive color, texture, and flavor profile. Orange wine's complex flavor profile and texture make it a versatile companion for various foods. Its tannic structure and acidity allows it to pair very well with a wide range of dishes, from both rich and fatty foods to much lighter fare. Some enthusiasts even liken its versatility to that of red wine, making it suitable for pairing with everything from seafood to hearty meat dishes. Weird thing number 3, sulfites in wine. Now, while sulfites are often associated with additives, they're also a natural byproduct of fermentation. During the winemaking process, yeast naturally produces sulfites as a form of protection against harmful bacteria and oxidation. This means that even wines labeled no sulfites added will still contain some level of sulfites, albeit at lower concentrations. Sulfites have been used in winemaking for centuries as a preservative to prevent spoilage and maintain freshness. Ancient civilizations such as the Romans, Greeks, and Egyptians employed sulfite-containing substances like sulfur candles or sulfurous minerals to sterilize wine vessels and prevent oxidation. While sulfites are often blamed for allergic reactions to wine, only a small percentage of the population, about 1%, is truly sulfite sensitive. For those who are sensitive, sulfites can trigger symptoms like headaches, skin rashes, or respiratory issues. However, many other compounds in wine, such as histamines or tyrannomines, may also contribute to allergic reactions. Sulfites are used in winemaking primarily for their antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. They help prevent oxidation, which can lead to the deterioration of wine quality and inhibit the growth of unwanted microorganisms, such as bacteria and wild yeasts. Winemakers typically add sulfites at various stages of production, including during crushing, fermentation, aging, and bottling to ensure wine stability and longevity. I've never tasted a wine that turned, however, I've been told it's hideous. Weird thing number 2, terroir influence. Terroir, the concept that the environment in which the grapes are grown influences the characteristics of the wine, is a fascinating aspect of winemaking. Terroir isn't just about soil and climate, it also includes the microbial communities present in the vineyard and winery. Different strains of yeast and bacteria can inhabit the soil, grape skins, and winery equipment, contributing to the fermentation process and shaping the wine's flavor profile. Winemakers increasingly recognize the importance of microbial terroir in producing unique and expressive wines. Beyond natural factors, human intervention also plays a role in terroir. Winemakers' decisions regarding vineyard management, grape harvesting, fermentation techniques, and aging practices all influence the final expression of terroir in the wine. Each winemaker's expertise and style contribute to the distinctive character of the wine, adding another layer to the concept of terroir. Terroir isn't static. It can evolve over time due to changes in climate, land use, or winemaking practices. Some vineyards have a historical terroir reflecting centuries of viticultural tradition and adaptation to local conditions. Understanding the historical context of a vineyard's terroir can provide insights into the wine's character and cultural significance. And while terroir is often associated with rural vineyards, urban wineries are also beginning to explore the concept of terroir in a new context. Urban terroir encompasses the unique environmental factors present in an urban setting, such as pollution levels, temperature fluctuations, and soil composition. Winemakers in cities like New York, Paris, and London are experimenting with urban-grown grapes and embracing the terroir of their urban surroundings to produce distinctive wines with a sense of place. And finally, weird thing number 1, the health benefits of wine. Moderate wine consumption, and every article reiterates the moderate, particularly red wine, has been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease. Resveratrol, a polyphenol found in grape skins, is thought to play a role in protecting the heart by reducing inflammation and improving cardiovascular function. Additionally, the alcohol and antioxidants in wine may help increase levels of good HDL cholesterol and prevent the formation of blood clots. Wine contains various antioxidants such as resveratrol, flavonoids, and polyphenols, which help neutralize harmful free radicals in the body. These antioxidants have been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties, potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases like cancer and diabetes. Some studies suggest that moderate wine consumption may be associated with increased longevity. The French paradox, for example, refers to the observation that despite a diet high in saturated fats, the French have low rates of heart disease, which has been partially attributed to their regular consumption of red wine. While the exact mechanisms are not fully understood, the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory effects of wine may contribute to overall health and longevity. Moderate wine consumption has been linked to improved cognitive function and a reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Resveratrol, in particular, has been studied for its potential neuroprotective effects, including reducing amyloid plaque formation in the brain and enhancing memory and learning abilities. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed its delicate bouquet, full body, and subtle nuance, or you just liked it. Either way, like, subscribe, be sure to let me know any opinions or suggestions down in the comments. For those still watching, the code word for today is Chardonnay. Put that down in the comments to help promote this saucy little vintage. Take care. Have a great day.